My man Chucky is a track star. Understand how tall this little doll is. And you seen how fast he was moving. It was like a blur, like the Flash. Right? What up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today on how you can ensure survival in a horror movie, we taking a look at Aunt Maggie from Child's Play. 1988, the original Child's Play. Now as a kid, this scene used to scare the life out of me, right? But you know, watching it over and over as an adult, it's like, man, you could have easily survived this situation. All you had to do was use a little intuition, trust, and belief in Lil Andy to what led up to her demise. Let's go ahead and continue this. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy the videos, do me a favor and help the channel out by liking it. You know what I'm saying? And if you really enjoy it, consider subscribing. If not, it's all good. Let's get into it.
Authorities say that Caputo managed to elude his captors while being transferred onto a prison bus on his way to court.
You know, you have to learn that when I say something, I mean it.
What did I do?
You know what I'm talking about? Turning the TV on and putting Chucky in front of it when I told you it was time to go to bed?
I didn't do that.
Oh, no? What did Chucky do? Walk into the living room and turn it on all by himself?
Did you do that, Chucky?
Andy, stop it.
See, she's getting mad and getting frustrated at little Andy, and he's telling her the truth. Now, I understand little kids lie, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's them kids, all right? For real. But at the end of the day, you have to have intuition when it comes to children, and you have to believe that they're telling the truth most of the time, right? Especially if you have a child that's never really been a liar, you know what I'm saying? So you got to just have some awareness when it comes to that. But yeah, she's frustrated already. Like, you can tell she's frustrated at Andy for no reason. She thinks he's lying. She thinks he walked in there, put Chucky in front of the TV, cut the TV on, slipped back into the bathroom and started brushing his teeth. Like, she believes he's that fast. A young Flash in the making. And Maggie never stood a chance.
Under the covers and not another word.
But I didn't put Chucky in front of the TV.
He's really telling her the truth, and she's just brushing him off like it's nothing. This is what happens. This is the cause and what led up to her demise. That very moment of not believing Andy.
Enough, okay? And happy birthday.
Good night, Aunt Maggie.
See, little Andy going to sleep like, well, what the heck? This nigga's alive and she coming at me. I understand. Andy's only 6 years old right here, so he's still a child, very, very young child. So he's easily deceived and manipulated, right? And like I said, he's only been on the earth for 6 years. He doesn't understand how life works yet. You know what I mean? He doesn't know that dolls are not supposed to be alive, and he doesn't know all that whole shebang. He's just thinking this is a part of life.
I told you she'd be mad at you if you watched the news.
Andy?
My man Chucky is a track star. Understand how tall this little doll is, and you seen how fast he was moving. It was like a blur, like the Flash, right? Her quarterback vision is not terrible. She's not looking straight. You know what I'm saying? She has some type of peripheral, some side action here. So she clearly seen something out of this side, right, of the right side of her eye, and she heard, right? She heard some little pitter patter, and she thinks it's Andy. Which rightfully, in your sane mind, you would think it was Andy as well. Like a talking killer doll, like what? So we'll let this slide. But number one, this is where she fails. See this face right here? This is a face of worry and doubt. But she did nothing about it. She didn't go investigate an area that needed to be investigated. Let me clarify that. Not doing investigation to where you're hearing a strange noise and you're going somewhere along. We're talking about investigate what just happened. Because it's just you and Andy. That needs to be investigated. Now she's doing her investigation.
Andy, is that you?
Bam. She walked out of the room and closed the door. The door's cracked. Let's see what she does. Let's just say the shoes on the other foot. It's me in there. I'm babysitting little Andy. If I make it to the point to where I'm looking at Andy's door and it's cracked like that, and I know I closed it, and then you can see the bathroom doors open down the hall. Karen's door is open. Bathroom door. You see that? That light glaring from the bathroom? That's open, right? So clearly if Andy's door is cracked and this bathroom door is cracked and you don't hear Andy in there shuffling around or using a bathroom, common sense will tell you to walk down to Andy's room, look in there, and see if he's still in there sleeping. Simple. See, she's investigating the wrong areas. So, okay, you like, dang, who put this chair right here? So, after seeing that, she really should have went back down there to Andy's room and checked to see if he was still in there. Because how'd this chair get here, right? Like, you called out to Andy, asked if that was him. He ain't say nothing. So, instead of checking the room, you're walking around checking everywhere else. So, these good guy toys, they giving these kids real weapons, real tools. Look at this. That's a real hammer. The saw's not real, but that's a real screwdriver and a real hammer. So they're giving kids real hammers and screwdrivers to play with. Okay. The 80s, right? Now she don't see them little footprints.
What is wrong with me? I'm scaring myself half to death.
That's when she met her demise, right there. So everything that led up to her getting hit in the head with a hammer and then falling out of a window from that high up is because she didn't do one simple thing that could have saved her life. Let's take a look at what I'm talking about. This moment right here. How Aunt Maggie could have ensured survival in this first film is going down the hall. No one in the bathroom? Okay. Going and looking in Andy's room. Oh shoot, Andy's right there in the bed. Who the heck is out here? Wait, where's that dog? All she had to do was go check in Andy's room first. That should have been the first thing. Because let's just say this was no killer dog. Let's just say it was Andy doing this. Hide and go seek, we gonna call it. You can save yourself the trouble by just checking his room first. So check this out. Imagine this. She goes down there, checks in there. She sees Andy is in the room sleeping still. There's no doll. Come on, Andy, get up. We gotta go. We have to leave. It's time to go. Because if you're in here sleeping, I just seen somebody run past me and heard them. It never made sense to me why she just didn't go check Andy's room, man. Tragic.